It's the home of another symbol of Sardinia, Filu e Ferru, or as I know it, Moonshine. This liqueur has been produced here for centuries and for a long time was made in secret by the farmers. Ex-local mechanic Carlo is so passionate about preserving the traditional tipple, he turned his workshop into a distillery and was happy to share a little glass with me.
Un pezzo di fil di ferro affinché fosse facile il ritrovamento.
See, this is quite cute, the story, because Fil di Ferro is if you translate in English, is a wire. Mi fai vedere un esempio del filo e ferro? I just asked him to show me how they used to do it in the old days. They used to make spirits illegally because they didn't want to pay the tax. And they used to hide the bottle, even in barrels or under the ground. And then you have famous wire coming up, and then you just, it's like fishing. There you go. Illegal alcohol. Fantastico, grazie. Assaggiamo, dai, se no a fine facciamo solo chiacchiere qua. I said, let's try, otherwise we talk, and I want to see what it's all about. It's quite a simple process, how you make Fil di Ferro, because it's nothing more than distilled wine. The vapors from the wine, very slowly in this kind of machinery here, it drops into the barrel and it creates this beautiful liqueur.
Questo è per farti evolvere I profumi.
He just said you need to shake around the glass because it's like wine. You need to get all the smells and all the flavors coming together. Pronti? Salute.
Sì.
Ma questo si beve tutto insieme?
No.
And when you gonna tell me that you have to sip it? Okay, you have to learn one big lesson. Fil di Ferro, you drink it slowly. There is no need to do it in one go. Anyway, it's buono. Ok, assaggiamone un po' alla volta. Ok? Dimmi che cosa devo assaggiare. I just ask him, let's do it again. Facciamo piano piano.
Sì.
Let's drink slowly this time. Beh, buono, eh? It's really nice. You get the wine coming through. If you sip it slowly, you don't get the alcohol kind of flavor into your throat. Se lo bevi piano, io non posso bere più perché sennò non riesco a cucinare. No, I just said to Carlo, I can't drink anymore because I got cooking to get on with it. So come to the dinner, take a bottle, and tonight we can stay all night drinking. All right?
Ok.
Good. Salute.
Sì.
This estate has taken cured meat to another level. They produce the ultimate premium variety, the king of cured meats, Kulatello. Its name means little bottom because it's made from the best part of the pig's back leg.
I don't really know a lot about Kulatello. I've heard about it, and I've heard that it comes from the bum of the pig, but I have no idea how it's made. I don't know about the original flavor of the Kulatello, and I can't wait to taste it and see the texture.
Chef Massimo Spigaroli serves succulent Kulatello platters in his Michelin-starred restaurant. What fascinates me is that he actually produces this priced cut on the premises. Massimo has agreed to show me his 700-year-old cellar and reveal the secrets behind the best cured ham in Italy.
Wow. This is a lot of Kulatello.
Pensa che questa è la cantina più antica al mondo, ancora esistente, dove stagionano culatelli.
I can't really explain the smell of the cellar. The only way I could explain is like wet dust. You know when it rains and the rain touches the ground and you kind of get a smell from the ground. That's what I'm feeling in my nose. But definitely a smell that I never experienced before. Musty, a little bit musty.
Questo è il profumo che c'è nell'ambiente, ma ti faccio sentire quello che c'è dentro.
He said, but if you're impressed about this smell, the one you should be really smelling is inside the culatello.
Kulatello is cured with salt and red wine and wrapped in a pig bladder. It is then aged in the cellar, where a mold, which develops on its surface, goes to work, giving the meat its distinct flavor and smell.
È incredibile. Dolce.
Dolce, profumato, aromatico, ti fa sognare. È un profumo che non è uguale, è solo lui.
It's such a unique smell. Sweet. It comes or reminds you a little bit of honey. And very flowery. You know, see, I don't know if I can explain myself. It's like when you smell a bouquet of flower, that you know that they flower, but you don't know which flower are they.
Quindi, vedi, insomma,
The mold, which does all the work, circulates around the cellar, thanks to a special window.
questa è la chiave di svolta di tutto. Alla fine qui lasciamo le ragnatele che fermano le mosche, anche se c'è tutta una zanzariera, ma da qui entra l'aria umida del fiume. E quella è importante. Entra l'aria fresca.
This ancient window overlooks a river, which, along with the autumnal weather here, is vital for Kulatello production.
When it's about October time, the fog comes in and it kind of hugs the culatello and it creates like a white coating around the piece of meat. And what they have to do after 2-3 weeks, they have to gently take it off with a brush, one by one. But this is the beauty of this particular kind of meat. It's impossible to recreate unless you live here. Right here, in this place, is just a magic thing that happens.
And it's that magic and the care that Massimo and his team take of the culatelli which gives rise to their incredible price. Depending on its age, a single culatello can cost over £300. And with that price tag comes a very discerning clientele. Massimo supplies his meat to many famous people.
Quello che è il principe Carlo.
Questo è il principe Carlo, principe Alberto di Monaco.
Prince Charles. Culatello is here. I can't believe it. I'm going to touch it so then I can say I've touched Prince Charles Culatello. In a good way, if you know what I mean. Ah, non si può toccare? Oh, he said you can't touch his culatello. No? Non si può mettere il dito?
No, suo.
Oh, I see. He said, you can't touch it because it doesn't belong to him anymore. Now it belongs to the prince.
It's been fascinating to see this incredible cellar. And now I can't wait to try the culatello. This particular joint has been hanging in the cellar for 17 months. Massimo suggests I close my eyes to get the full experience.
Everything that I smelled in the cellar is now in my palate. È incredibile.
Bene.
Perfetto.
So it's the area's climate that is the secret to this exquisite cured meat.
Italians, they use pastry for breakfast, lunch, brunch. Mainly, though, when they go to people's house for dinner, they always come up with a tray of pastry goodies that they take as a present.
The Pesche of Prato has been the city's most celebrated pastry for over 150 years. And I want to find out how master baker Paolo Sacchetti has perfected it.
Paolo!
Oh, ciao.
Come stai, bello?
Bene.
Tutto bene?
Tutto bene, grazie.
Oh, io devo sapere il segreto di come fai questa pesca che tutti parlano.
La prima cosa è riuscire a ottenere questa struttura. It's very, very soft.
Paolo's sweet, bready brioche dough starts when he grates orange zest into flour.
He actually gave me a tip that I didn't know. He said the oil of the orange skin, it melts into the flour and you get an explosion of flavors.
Piccoli segreti che fanno la differenza.
The magical dough mixture is churned with vanilla butter and honey for extra sweetness. I could almost eat it now.
Beautiful. And the smell. So it's rolling into little sausages, and then it's making little balls. Ah, he's using his thumbs to do it.
Paolo wants me to help make the next batch of balls. All 500 of them.
I think it's going to be quite tiring. No?
No.
This can be that difficult.
Why can you not get a machine to do this? I don't know.
I give up. I'm doing it the Gino way.
That's easy. That's much easier. Why? He showed me the wrong technique. See, look. Guarda, pronto?
Vai.
Voila! Perfect. That's the way to do it, not with the fingers.
I'm nowhere near finished, so Paolo's lending me a hand.
I think he's copying my technique now. Cheeky monkey.
While the dough goes into bake, Paolo prepares some heavenly vanilla pastry cream, which will fill the buns. And my little balls come out like posh donuts.
They look absolutely amazing, but now I want to see how to put them together. Paolo, dai, fammi vedere.
Allora,
First, a boozy dip into the Italian spicy liqueur, Alkermes. Then, the smooth vanilla cream, a sweet coating,
sugar.
Nice.
and finally, candied orange peel.
And now the job is done. Now I can't resist anymore. Vado?
Mezza e mezza.
Oh, all right. Oh, so there is a proper technique to do it. What I like is the fact that it's got a little crunch outside. Then as you bite it in, you get the Tuscan liqueur exploding into your palate. This is the best. I think the way to eat it is like this.
The spectacular ruins of the ancient city of Paestum. Originally a Greek colony called Poseidonia, by the 3rd century BC, it had become an important Roman trading post, and still standing proudly are these 3 beautifully preserved temples.
I used to come to Paestum when I was a little boy, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't really appreciate all the history of my ancestors like I'm doing right now. This is just incredible.
To find out a little more about these incredible ruins, I'm meeting local expert Nicola.
You know, when people they come in the south of Italy and they want to see these kind of ruins, they usually go to Herculaneum or Pompeii. And I'm just asking Nicola, why Paestum is different? And he said to me, you know, gee, people they come here to see something that is even older than Pompeii and Herculaneum.
Tutto il Mediterraneo arrivava qui in Paestum.
So from the sea, they used to get pretty much all their ingredients. Spices, extra virgin olive oil, wines. How cool is this? Right here, we are where the markets used to be. I mean, they call it forum, but really it was a market. So all this cavity that you see is like having all little shops one after the other, like a big Camden Town market, I guess.
And if I were shopping at this ancient market, the one thing I would buy is Paestum's star ingredient, Buffalo Mozzarella. And what better place to showcase it than here?
I'm right in the middle of Paestum ruins, and I'm going to cook something that is very easy, very colorful, great for vegetarians, great for starters, great for main course. This is the ultimate minimum effort, maximum satisfaction dish. So it's aubergine stock with buffalo mozzarella, roasted peppers with infused oil. And right here is where we start.
Chop one aubergine into around 1 centimeter slices and then season with salt.
Okay, make sure you put olive oil in a frying pan and the oil must be hot. If the oil is not hot, the aubergine will suck up all the oil and they're gonna be disgusting.
Once the oil is hot, place all of the slices in and fry until both sides are golden brown.
Okay, so time now to make the infused oil. So what I got some flat leaf parsley. You could use basil or a little bit of fresh mint. I got some fresh mint. I'm gonna add a couple of mint leaves. That's the beauty about Italian cooking. You can add and take away whatever you want, whatever you fancy. Straight into the bowl.
Then add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika.
So that goes in there.
Add half teaspoon of salt.
Then I got some walnuts. You just crush it and go straight into the bowl.
You can chop the pieces if you prefer.
Walnuts is gonna give a nice crunchy texture. In there now, extra virgin olive oil. Pour it and stir it at the same time.
Do not scrape when it comes to the oil.
And the job is done. Just let it rest. This should be ready now. Oh yes, perfect. Now let me tell you something about aubergines. Whenever I talk to people about aubergines, they always say, oh, they're yucky, they're rubbery. Aubergines are perfect when you cook them well. They're soft and absolutely delicious. So give aubergine a chance, trust me. Let them rest on a plate. It's the time to cut the buffalo mozzarella. What you want to see is the milk coming out. So look at this. As I'm slicing, look at that. Look how you squeeze and the milk is coming out. Look at that. Incredible. It's like all the milk is covering my chopping boards. This is real fresh buffalo mozzarella. Put it back on your plates. The end bits, which is the best part of the mozzarella. This is the chef's perk.
Then, using a vegetable peeler, slice some parmesan.
That's it. That's more than enough. Let's put the stock together. First thing, we're gonna put a slice of aubergine on the bottom, like that. On top of the aubergine, we're gonna pour a little bit of shaved parmesan. Then we got some roasted peppers, okay? So the pepper. Then you get your mozzarella. So 2 little slices of mozzarella. And then we're just gonna put a little bit of the dressing. Just like that. Now we have to repeat all over again. Roasted peppers. Then a few more slices of mozzarella on top.
And to really enhance the flavors,
Okay, now the last touch I'm gonna put, I got a little bit of balsamic glaze. Just all around. This is gonna give a nice sweetness to the dish and it's gonna balance really well with the smoked paprika. Did I not say to you that this is gonna look amazing? Look at that.
my journey begins here in Bologna, capital of the Emilia-Romagna region. Whatever other city they may say, trust me, Bologna is the capital food city of Italy, full stop. Also known as La Grassa, which means the fat one. Famed for many of the world's best loved Italian produce, it's so celebrated for its food, they even named a sauce after it, Bolognese. Around every corner, there are shops with amazing ingredients everywhere, and it's also home to one of my favorite things ever, Mortadella. Mortadella has been made here in Bologna for over 500 years, and Giovanni stays loyal to the original recipe.
Giovanni,
Welcome, Bologna, the city of food.
this is amazing. How old is this?
1855. My family only from 1932.
The first thing that I can smell is the almighty mortadella.
Thank you.
What are the main ingredients?
All pork meat.
Yes. And then we go salt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Salt and
black
peppers.
That's it. My favorite thing ever, eh?
Yes.
When I come in Italy,
Yes.
I only have panino with
Con la
mortadella.
mortazza.
And that's what you're gonna do that for me, eh? Please.
Yes. You have more panino pronto?
Not 1 or 2 slices, yeah. 4-5 fette, 4 or 5 slices in there.
Mortadella is so prized that in 1661 a law was passed ensuring it must be made to the original recipe.
1
1 and 2.
goes for me.
Well,
And only here in Bologna.
Okay, Giovanni, one more, and I'll see you very soon.
buon appetito.
And I know just the place to savor my panino, Osteria del Sole.
Now, where I'm going is the oldest osteria, not in Bologna, actually the oldest osteria in all of Italy, if not in the whole world. Doesn't really look a lot from the outside. But trust me, guys, this is the place to be.
This is the city's oldest wine bar. It's been serving thirsty locals since 1465.
Buongiorno. Si può un bicchiere di lambrusco, per cortesia?
And not much has changed. They still serve the local sparkling red wine Lambrusco, nice and chilled.
Salute. Okay, let me explain what an osteria is. This is a place where you can bring your own foods, very traditional in Italy, and they just serve you alcohol. So in my case, panino with mortadella and a beautiful glass of Lambrusco. So, salute and buon appetito. I got a train to catch. I'm gonna finish this off on the train.
My train leaves Bologna and travels the ancient rice route through the fields of the Mantova district. I'll be stopping at Nogara for a risotto festival before arriving in the cultural capital of Verona. This is Italy's rice-producing region. Rice is grown here in flat fields flooded by canals and waterways, which are fed by Lake Garda 50 miles north.
Now, let me tell you an interesting fact about this area. The value of the properties are not based on how big is the actual property, is how close they are to water.
Production began here around the 15th century, and today Italy remains Europe's largest rice producer.
Now, rice is so important to life around here that during summer there are rice festivals pretty much everywhere.
I'll be cooking a special risotto at the Villimpenta festival, so I need to source some good quality rice. Vialone Nano is the specialty around here, and Olivio's family have been growing it for almost 70 years.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
So this is the rice master of Italy. La riseria dov'è? Andiamo a fare qualcosa.
Andiamo a fare-
fammi vedere.
andiamo a
Sì,
fare-
I want to see this rice farm. Andiamo?
Andiamo.
The rice fields are flooded with water, which softens the soil and protects the seeds from extreme temperatures.
Seminato sabato.
Oh, they put it in the water 4 days ago. And look what's happening. The little white thing here, that goes into the ground, and this one is going to sprout upwards, which is going to make all the little rice grain.
Rice takes about 5 months to grow, and just before harvest, the fields will be drained.
Nasce in acqua e muore nel vino.
Perfetto.
Perfetto.
It's a rice grain bones into water and dies into wine. That's the best thing ever.
Rice needs to age for a year after picking, and Olivio's family has some of last year's harvest for me.
Questa è la mia famiglia.
Ah, buongiorno, buongiorno. Okay, so this is my rice. Excellent. Maybe un pezzo di torta.
sì, quella
Can I
sì.
have this?
Sì,
Yeah.
Prendi.
Grazie. What a lovely family. I got my rice for the risotto festival. I got my piece of cake.